What's up? It's Dad Dirty Spoon from the IWC, and this is the wrestling recap for January 12th, 2013. This will be the first wrestling recap, and we have so much to talk about, but I'm only going to talk about a few things. First off, the one and the most important thing to me as a wrestling fan is The Rock return to WWE programming this Monday night. He was live from Tampa, Florida, and he had a verbal exchange with CM Punk, who was able to, not surprisingly, retain his WWE Championship against Ryback in a TLC match. As anyone who's been watching wrestling for the past couple of months could see a mile away, Ryback was screwed once again by the Shield. This, what I'm going to get into later, is probably not the best way to make the most money out of Ryback, but I understand and agree with how that match went back. But first, The Rock, CM Punk in the center of the ring, verbally sparring. It was spectacular. I was excited. I figured that The Rock probably wouldn't bring his A game on their first face-to-face meeting since Raw 1000, especially since when you do bring back The Rock, that first one, it's almost entirely just everything he's already done. But we did get Cookie Puss out of this promo, which I guess will be his new kind of funny, childish, derogatory remark for his opponent. CM Punk he didn't take the same route as Cena last year as the "you weren't here," but he did take the "I'm the best in the world and I'm better than you because I say so," and I kind of like that. Also, it's another several examples, not on Monday, but definitely on Friday Night SmackDown. Paul Heyman really showed his value as kind of a sidekick-ish kind of character, because he really made you despise him just by those offhand comments he was making in that CM Punk pre-tape promo from Friday night. But regardless of how it starts, it just goes to show you that the WWE and The Rock, they do great things together, and I'm excited. I'm marking out for the continued Rock and CM Punk exchanges on the mic and in the ring. And that brings us to Ryback. Ryback again was unable to capture the WWE Championship from CM Punk. And it's not like he couldn't have won the championship. Again, he was screwed by outside forces, be it that rogue referee Brad Maddox or the Shield. To me, at this point, you cannot get from Ryback what you could have gotten had you booked him like they booked John Cena, as an unstoppable monster. I think at this point, the fans and everybody at home, they still enjoy him. They like the feed me more chants, but they're never going to believe that he's going to win until he wins that high profile match, and not against jobbers. And they keep screwing him over, and he doesn't act mad. He doesn't go to Vicky Guerrero. He doesn't do the things that a person who got screwed multiple times by the Shield, the same people, have screwed Ryback out of several main event matches, and he's not mad. He's not doing any of the things that a normal person would be doing, and I think that's where WWE is failing. Him not winning is not what's making me wonder about him. Him not being mad about being screwed is doing more damage than all the outside interference that they've had the last couple months. And I think that The Rock came back this Monday, and he just lost, so he couldn't have then. But sometime in the near future, Ryback has to be angry about the way he's been treated by the Shield and how WWE has done nothing to stop the Shield interfering in his matches and causing him titles. If that's the case, then why even have him say anything besides "feed me more" if he's not going to get mad about this? That's what I'm saying. And if not, he's going to need a mouthpiece similar to the way that wrestling managers back in the 80s and 90s did, talk for that big guy that just had that imposing presence. I don't know who right now. I'm just saying that that's where they're failing with Ryback. And that's the big, I mean, that's some of the biggest stories that came out of WWE in the last couple of weeks. But TNA, definitely not short on news, especially since that they have essentially canceled all their pay-per-views except for Genesis, Lockdown, Slammiversary, and Bound for Glory. While I think that this is a really good move for the company, I think that unless they stop treating those 4 pay-per-views as, basically not as long episodes of Impact, if they start treating them like real pay-per-views, you get unique matches, storylines in, and for the love of all things, tell us who's in control of the Aces and Eights. Make us care about that faction. It has dragged on so far. So much farther than it should have. But again, back to TNA canceling essentially 8 of their pay-per-views in the calendar year of 2013. I think that this will only work if they really treat those 4 pay-per-views as must-see special TV events. Slammiversary last year was much better than Bound for Glory last year. I'm just gonna say that. And I've watched almost every TNA pay-per-view. I actually try, and I watch every TNA broadcast because, you know, they have Divas matches that last more than 4 minutes. But the guys are good too. No, just kidding. No, I'm not. All I'm saying is that TNA has to treat these pay-per-views as events, and they have to hold them away from the Impact Zone. And if they don't, they need to make sure that people know that these are a big deal, not just long episodes. And I think that if they can do that, then this will be a positive move, and they will definitely do much better business. But that's just my opinion. Again, this is the first wrestling recap for 2013. I'd like to send a special shout out message to my younger brother who turns something today. I don't feel like doing the math. It's weekend. I don't do math on the weekends. Well, I don't do, yeah. Happy birthday, little brother Charlie. Oh, that's, woo. Big week. We are definitely on the road to WrestleMania. Definitely expect to see my face plenty more times, giving you my analysis and commentary on the world of professional wrestling. This has been That Dirty Spooks from the IWC, signing off.